guys, I'm here with Noah and we are gonna go find Elfie. Here we go. Not over here. Nowhere over here. Where could that Elfie be, Noah? Let's keep looking. Let's look down here. I don't see anywhere here. Let's see. Keep looking. Nowhere over here. Yes, do you hear that, Noah? That's the washing machine. Mommy's doing some laundry. We have tons of laundry piled up. My goodness. Okay, let's keep looking around. Where could that Elfie be? Where could she be? What's that, Noah? Oh my goodness! What is Elfie doing today? What is she doing? Oh my goodness, she's camping. She's got a campfire. She's roasting some marshmallows. Comet's warming up by the fire. Don't get too close to the fire there, Comet. Don't get too close. My goodness. All right, let's take Comet. Comet, say bye to Elfie. You're going to hang out with Noah for a bit. There you go, Noah. Enjoy snuggling Comet today. Okay, guys, so today is December the 12th, and I did not have time to vlog first thing this morning. I'm doing this in the afternoon now, but that was because, like I said, I had to get up and get ready to go to a job interview. So, and I wanted, you know, because it's a new place I've never been to, I wanted to make sure that I left myself some extra time in case I got lost, which I sort of did. I missed the street that I was supposed to turn onto to go to their condo. And so I had to turn around and backtrack. So thank God I left myself extra time. And so I still got there like 5 minutes early. So that was good. So anyways, my job interview went really well. Like I said, I was sort of on the fence between these two families because this one that I met today is a little bit of a further commute, not by much. It's about a 40 to 45 minute commute versus the one that I'm going to meet with on Wednesday is more of like a 20 to 30 minute commute depending on traffic and all that and transit. So the one I'm meeting on Wednesday is obviously closer, which would be nice. However, the one I'm gonna meet on Wednesday, they're only offering 15 hours a week, which means less money than what I was making at my previous nanny job, which would make things a little bit difficult, not impossible, because we've been doing okay and surviving okay on my unemployment insurance, which the 15 hours a week would at least bring me in a little bit more than what I've been getting from unemployment. So I know we can make it work, but what it just basically would mean is that we have less like fun money to do, like to go out to eat or like to go to a movie, or if I want to buy something for my dolls or whatever, like for my hobby, we would have less money for those kind of things. And yeah, but I mean, we've made it work and that's fine. And if I took the 15-hour a week job, then I would have more hours. I would have about 22 hours a week to spend on my sleep consulting and build that business up. And, you know, if I even get one or two clients a month, that would be extra income on top of my nanny job. So it would be fine. Um, but, and so like I was kind of like, oh, well, if I take this one that I met with today is more hours a week, so that's more money. It's 20 hours a week. Which, yeah, I would make more money, but then I was like, oh, but I would have less hours to work on my business. But I sort of calculated it, and it's really only the difference of like maybe 3 hours less a week to spend on my business, which in the grand scheme of things is not that bad. So, you know, I could still do my business part-time in the afternoons. Like this job is like a Monday to Friday mornings type thing, like 9 to 1 p.m. And then I would come home, and then I would have my afternoons until like dinner to do my sleep consulting. And so then technically, if I get even 1 or 2 clients a month in sleep consulting, I would still be making more than the 15-hour a week job. So, yeah, so it really was going to boil down to which family do I feel most comfortable with, or that I feel like I mesh well with personality-wise with the parents, because that's such a big thing, especially when both families, the parents are going to be working from home. So they'll be around, and, you know, I've worked in some homes where the work from home parents and I don't or not that we don't mesh, but that for whatever reason, I don't feel fully comfortable around them. And then it causes stress and anxiety while I'm at work. Whereas like a good example is when I was taking care of Jay a few years ago. I absolutely loved his parents. I felt so relaxed and so comfortable around them that I didn't even care if the mom was working on her computer in the same room as us. I felt completely relaxed at that job. There was no stress, no anxiety whatsoever, and that's the main thing. And this is sort of the vibe that I felt from the parents that I met with today. It also sounds like this job could have more longevity over the 15-hour week job, because I think I mentioned before that the 15-hour a week job, they will only need me about 6 months, maybe 7 or 8 months, but they're not really sure, because they're going to be putting their kid into a Montessori school. And they said like that would happen after 6 months of me being with them, but they might keep me on still for a few hours to help with the transition. But then that could potentially mean, in my mind, maybe less than 15 hours a week, which is not really ideal. The family I met with today, originally, I thought it would also be short term as well, because they weren't really sure how long they would need part-time for before they would need full-time. But they seemed to like me so much that they said if it's about finding the right person for their son, and they really were impressed with me, and they really liked me to the point that they were like, if worse comes to worse and we know that you can't do full-time, but we need full-time hours, we will just hire a second nanny to come in the afternoons. So I was like, wow, okay. Like, so then in that case, like, they aren't planning to put their child in daycare until he's like 18 months old, which is like a little over a year away. So I would have a little, like, I would have longer with them, which is now looking more attractive as well. I also love the area they're in. I really took note as I was traveling to their place of what's in the area that would be nice outings to do. So there's a park right across the street. There's a library that's just a short walk away. There is a mom and taught music class that I could take him to, that's literally just around the corner. So there's a lot of activities nearby, which I didn't even have at my last nanny job, actually. Like, there wasn't much that we could do. And, like, the activities that we did want to do, we had to take the bus to and stuff. So, or it was like a long walk or whatever. So this, like, everything's sort of there. I don't really know what's in the area of the other family. But I still want to meet with the other family on Wednesday because I really just want to make sure that I'm making the right choice and getting with a family that I really, really like and really mesh well with and will work together. But I really just felt very at ease and very comfortable with the family I met with today. So I'm kind of leaning towards them. It would just, like, they want to contact my references, so we have to wait for that. So I did let them know I have another interview Wednesday. And so I said Thursday or Friday, I would touch base with them, or they could touch base with me, and they can offer me, if they're going to offer me the job, then I can let them know my decision or whatever. So yeah, I'm still going to go ahead and meet with the other family on Wednesday and see how I feel with them and just sort of weigh it. But I think ultimately this family might be the fit for me. And I think I actually like the idea of going back to working 4 hours a day. I did that many years back when I was looking after Jeremy, who I started caring for him when he was 3 weeks old, and I would work 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. And I felt like it really helped my health a lot, that particular kind of shift. Whereas, like, doing 3 full days a week, it's nice to have 2 full days off a week. But I felt like my health did a lot better with the 4 hours a day. I think, for one thing, it forced me on a schedule, like a daily schedule. Second of all, it forced me to get up every day and get outside and get moving and get physical activity, which was good for me. And getting outside and everything is like, mentally, it helped me instead of being like in my apartment all the time. So I think it would be really helpful because then it would be like a balance. So in the morning, I could get out, I could get fresh air, I could get sunshine, I could be with the baby and get physical exercise in, and then I would come home and then I work on my computer at my sleep consulting. So I feel like it would be a really nice balance, and it would get me into a nice routine and schedule. Whereas the 15-hour-a-week job, it is 3 days a week from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., I think it was. And yeah, and then I would have 2 days off. So it's not, yeah, I don't know. I think I would like to do a 9 to 1 again. And I just found it was really good for me the last time. So I am excited. So I think if all goes well, I think by the end of this week, I will have a job, whether it's one family or the other. I think I will finally have a job lined up by the end of this week. So that's a big relief. And so now that I'm home, I got home around 3 because I had to sort of wait around that area for a little bit, because I was meeting up with a lady who was buying an American Girl doll outfit that I was selling on Facebook Marketplace. She was buying that for me, so I had to wait for her to get out of her work meeting. So I sort of hung around and I went to Starbucks and whatever. Anyways, so I didn't get home till about 3. It's now 3:40 because I got home and sorted the laundry, and I had to start some laundry. and I needed to get this vlog started. So anyways, now I have to put the laundry into the dryer and start up another load, and I am going to get making some more Christmas card kits. I'm hoping I can get the last 2 kits done today, and then this evening after dinner I'm hoping I can write out all my Christmas cards, address them, all that stuff, so I can get them in the mail tomorrow. Would be wonderful if I could do that. And then that way Christmas cards are done and out of the way. And tomorrow my plan is to start changing my dolls' outfits. I'll start with the reborns and see how far I get. And then I most likely won't change any on Wednesday because I have my interview, and by the time I get home, there's some other things that I kind of want to do in the afternoon. So then Thursday will be the other day. So I'm thinking if I can get my reborns all changed tomorrow, then Thursday I'll work on changing my American Girl dolls. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, I'm hoping I can convince Alex to make dinner tonight. I know it sucks and it's hard for him because like he gets home sometimes 6 o'clock or later. But I really need his help this week to help with dinner so that I can get all the other chores done, like getting the stuff ready for Christmas and everything. Wrapping gifts and all that stuff. So, and especially like, the 15-hour-a-week job doesn't start till January, but if I take the job that I interviewed for today, I think they may want me to start next week. So, that's why it's like, I want to try and get as much done this week as I can. So anyways, we'll see. I'm going to go get the laundry and then start on these cards. Okay, I have finally finished all the Christmas cards. Here is the snow globe shaker card. It says let it snow, and there's like silver glitter and silver snowflake confetti inside. And on the back in gold it says Merry Christmas. So you can write your message on the back. And they fold up flat to mail, and then they pop up and stand up like a snow globe. And then there's these ones that are like a little snow hill, 3-dimensional, like forest scene cards. There's an owl. On the back there are some deer and bunnies. And in the background there's some more bunnies and rabbits. And I don't know how well it's going to come up on camera, but I did add to all of these trees in the background, as well as the tree by the house and on the house's snowy roof, I added some glitter glue. So it looks like sparkly snow. And then there's like, I added some little silver snowflake stickers. And this can fold flat as well into the envelope, and then it pops up and stands up. And it has this little holder at the front for this little tiny greeting card. So I think this is where you write the message. So it says Happy Holidays on the front, and then you open it up and it's like this little teeny tiny card. And then you can just put it in the little slots on the front to hold it. It's like a little card holder at the front. So that's really cute. So I'm quite happy with how they turned out. I will say I probably would not buy these kits again from Michaels. I mean, I'm glad I got them buy one get one free, because to me they are not worth $15 full price. Because, for example, this card right here, they say you're supposed to be able to go like this and flatten it to put in the card, which now you can, but that's because I had to recrease it in these spots right here because their pre-scored lines that you fold on did not allow it to lay flat. So I'm glad that I did one card completely first before doing all the other cards, because that's how I figured out that was a problem. And then I was able to fold them before I made the circle. And now they do lay flat, but if I had have gone with their score lines, that would never have happened. Also, the snow globes, they had you like tear off a piece of adhesive from the foam backing and stick it onto the back of the card that was already cut. That was fine. That had the adhesive. Then they said to put the sparkles in the middle of that ring. Then you put your acetate on top with the pre-applied adhesive. Well, then it says to take the adhesive backing off of this mint green circle, and there was literally no adhesive whatsoever on any of those mint green frames at all. So that was incorrect. That did not work. So I had to use my ATG gun to put my own adhesive on it, which was kind of annoying. And then these cards, I was having trouble getting them to stand up until I realized that to make them stand, you don't have this bent outwards, you have to bend it inwards, and now they stand, but their instructions were not very clear on that. On top of that, I feel like for this white sparkle frame on the front part, they should have just had it again with adhesive on it already, because what I had to do was use foam circle dots, like, what do they call those things? Adhesive dots, or 3D adhesive dots, or whatever they call them. And so I had to put those all the way around, which was like super tedious, and then put the frame on top of that, which I was afraid it was going to look odd being 3D like that, but from the front it actually looks okay. From the side, but from the front, which is the way you're mostly going to be looking at it anyway, it looks fine. But that was super tedious because it's so hard to like rip those little dots off the thing. I think it would have just made more sense to just have the adhesive on it, but again, there was no adhesive. There was another part too that they said peel the adhesive backing off, and there was no adhesive backing. Also, like I said, like a lot of them, they had scored them in the wrong place, so things didn't line up properly, and I had to refold it myself to make it line up. This backing here did not line up properly. I had to go in afterwards and trim a piece that was like hanging over the mint green frame, so I had to do a little trimming up and like cleaning up of it because they just had things like scored incorrectly. So that is a little review of these Michaels card kits. I mean, they look pretty, but their instructions are kind of vague, and like I said, a lot of the adhesives were either missing or they didn't have the proper amount of adhesive, or sometimes I encountered where the adhesive was not in the right place, like it was overhanging and I had to trim it. Just lots of mistakes, which made it annoying to craft with. So anyways, I think they look nice, but it was just not very user-friendly, I guess. So there you have it. Hey guys, so I finished addressing and filling out all my Christmas cards. They're ready to go in the mail. Yay! I have one thing left on my list to do today, and that is some editing. I have to edit yesterday's video, and then I think I'll edit today's video in the morning. But that's it. Yay! So I'm back on track. And so tomorrow will be painting and changing my reborns and watching. I think I'll probably watch some Christmas movies while I'm changing them. It'll be great. It'll be a great day. So let's open the advent calendar so I can end this video and get editing so I can go to bed. I'm getting tired. So we're opening number 12. Oh, interesting. It's another Christmas tree. Only this Christmas tree, this Christmas tree is orange. That's peculiar. An orange sparkly Christmas tree. Weird. I'm not particularly impressed with the Christmas trees in this. The other stuff I'm loving though. But, well, let's see. Maybe I'll put, I don't know, I'll just put another one here for now, I guess. So, yeah. So, it is now 12 days till Christmas. Thanks so much for watching today, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye!